our PTA president for Memorial, thank you for taking on that responsibility. I know that you will do a fantastic job supporting Mr. Brown and the students of Memorial. Ms. Mack, Mr. Hill, this board approved Mr. Hill to be able to wear a Willingboro High School hat on Magnum PI. And we had to go through a whole bunch of rigmarole with CBS. But if you look at our social media, we have reposted Mr. Hill wearing, Mr. Stephen Hill wearing his Chimera hat at the Magnum PI opening, and it's a fantastic thing. He reached back to us for that opportunity, and this board was willing to support him having that. I agree wholeheartedly with the statements on rigor. That is what all this is about. It's about making your child's experience with us rigorous so that when they leave here, they can be successful in college and career. The question about about vacancies and what to do when teachers are out, that type of thing. For those who may not have been at the end of the last board meeting, we already have a contract with a substitute provider. It's see the signs all out in the community for ESS. They provide us with support for paras as well as for teachers. And the board significantly increased the daily rate that ESS pays for all of their all of the staff that comes to support us so that we can be more competitive. And we're working very closely with ESS, HR, and our business office to try and increase the number of the coverage rates that we have for absenteeism. The number of vacancies right here at this moment, wouldn't be able to tell you because we get retirements and resignations that come. I won't say on a daily basis, but they're fluid situations. Or people retire and they don't tell us. They retire with the state and we find out a little later on that happens and we're looking for Miss So-and-so and she retired. So we aggressively recruit. If it's a hard to fill position, the Board of Education allows me to negotiate a higher salary with those like special education, some special education designations, mathematics, science, and the STEM areas. I know probably the first day of school we had about 4 or 5 different vacancies. But that again is fluid. You can see on this agenda here that we're hiring people tonight. And we agree with the hidden cost piece, and we shared that at the last board meeting, that if you don't get a sub, you're paying teachers to cover. So in some instances, paying teachers to cover when you don't get a sub is higher than the sub cost. And so we use that as support for increasing what we pay our subs. We don't have the fill rate right now. We're on I think it's the 12th day of school right now, but we will have ongoing monthly discussions with ESS where they give us a report on their cover rate for vacancies and daily absences. Is Mom still here who asked about the air conditioning at 11?
No, but you can interrupt me. She's my neighbor.
Okay. Thank you so much. Sure. What we shared with those families who had this question, so with the bond referendum that repaired all the buildings, there were not enough funds to repair air conditioning in Levitt. So we repaired all that we could with the funds that we had, and left about 15 classes out of that entire building without air conditioning. However, in preparation for using it again, each of those 15 classes has what's called a unit ventilator that can easily have an air conditioner put in it for about $6,000, depending on the company that you're using. And so it's our goal in this next budget cycle to utilize that funds to finish off those AC units. And we did provide fans, and for those who've had students in elementary schools, you know that air conditioning is not required in New Jersey, and there's fundraising that has happened to provide air conditioning in the schools that had it. But because of the design of the windows and the buildings, you can't, for the most part, you can't interchange AC units from one building, the elementary level, to the big schools, Levitt Memorial and the high school, because it's a centralized air conditioner. So, but we, of course, take that into consideration when we have to do early closures, or we have to, we provided fans to all those classrooms, and the temperature's been pretty reasonable over the last couple of weeks. But just want to let the commissioner that she had that answer to the question, that it's on our wish list for the next budget, that we hope is going to be a great budget. Again, I hope that that everyone who came concerned left with some real solid answers to your concerns, that this is not one test for 80%, this is not two tests for 80% of anyone's grade. That wouldn't be sensical, logical, and we would not do that. There's a lot of things that fall under the umbrella of assessment, a lot of things. It could be writing a play. It could be something that shows you have mastery of the subject matter. And at the end of the day, isn't that what we want? We want our students to have mastery of the subject matter. And what is the subject matter? The subject matter are the standards that the state holds us responsible to. It's all backwards mapped from the state standards. So when we get the PARCC assessment, or whatever we're going to call the new assessment that's coming, it's based on the standards. And we base that to build our curriculum. And we didn't build our curriculum alone in little rooms here. The teachers were heavily involved. That's who the curriculum writers were. So this is not robotic. The things that they're doing are things that they designed. And probably over $1 million that this board has invested in the curriculum department, in the new textbooks, and the new computers. All these things are so that the students can do better, so that they can be college and career ready. And this is a huge undertaking for our district. The easiest thing to do would have been nothing. But we took on this huge undertaking because we want to invest in our students so that they can have the best chance they can when they compete against others. Those are all my responses, Madam President.
Any board member comments?